So welcome. I'm joined today by Simone Jacobs, who holds a door supervisor license, and Simone has worked in the industry for over 16 years. Simone, thank you so much for making time to talk to me today as we celebrate and mark International Women's Day. Can I start by asking you just to give us a brief overview about how your entry into the industry and how you got to the role you're holding today?
Yeah, no problem. Hi. So basically I got my first badge when I was about 21, and it was suggested to me by friends and family that I was good at conflict management, had a natural sense of authority about me, and I would be good at it. So I went for the course, passed it, got my first job at Heather nightclub. I worked there for a number of years. Then went on to do various different roles around London, North London mainly, on doors, events, festivals, football stadiums, so various different roles. And throughout my time, I was able to grow in the industry. And I was offered a supervisor role firstly at the stadiums, managing my own teams, my own little areas. This would involve managing response teams, sending people in to get, troublemakers out of stands and stuff, but mostly conflict management. That was my main strong point. So diffusing situations, talking, being calm, and using that maternal instinct that women naturally have. I'm now at a venue called Tobacco Dock, and the company that I've worked for over many years, they offered me an operations manager role there. So I've now elevated and I'm in a manager position after all those years, 16 years. So that's where I'm at the moment.
Well done and congratulations on that. I had the privilege of watching you in action last September at an Operation Sentry event, and I can bear testament to your skills, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
What gives you the greatest job satisfaction? What is it that you enjoy about the job and what keeps you in it?
I think the diversity of it, and every day is not the same. Like each event is different. You never know what could happen, what you can encounter. So I think that keeps me there as well. And the chances you get to help people in all different aspects. They could be going through any difficult times in their life, and you can just make a difference to their day.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about my job mainly.
Just building on that, we were talking before this interview started, and we were talking about the role that female security officers can play in helping to protect women and girls and other people who are vulnerable. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about what you've been doing around that?
Yeah, well, the training that's been introduced has been really helpful of lately. Has come into play things like Ask Angela, wave training, the ACT training, SCAN, all of that plays a big part in widening our knowledge and helping us spot vulnerable people. The Ask Angela has been a really successful scheme in all our venues that we operate in. And it's just been, as a woman, you've got that natural instinct to spot a vulnerable person, approach them more calmly, and you're more welcoming. So
Yeah,
people tend to respond to you differently as they would to a male. So you can diffuse situations more easy. Do you know what I mean? And they tend to talk to you. I had one situation, a male at one of our events. He was really, amped up. I went over to him calmly, and he spoke to me, and it turned out it was nothing that happened at the venue or anything like that. He was going through his own issues in life, and I spoke to him for a little bit, and he thanked me at the end of it, and it really made a difference to his day and mine to make that change.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And I think also we were talking about recognizing women or those people who are vulnerable, who are clearly in a difficult situation, weren't we? Have there been times when you've been able to step in and help women who are vulnerable?
Yeah, all the time that if people are left alone, like at events, especially the ones that finish late at night, do you know what I mean? They're young ladies, they get lost from their friends, separated from their groups. They might be intoxicated for any reason, do you know what I mean, out with their friends, young girls. There was a time this young lady, she came out of one of our venues. She was lost. She was on the phone to her dad, but she couldn't, give him a pinpoint location. So he stepped in, spoke to the father. He was so grateful, walked her to the destination. So there's loads of points like that. Like coming out of a venue, you double check. Like, do you know that guy you're leaving with? Do you know what I mean? Like little things like that you can spot. You can spot if a female's feeling vulnerable, but she might not feel confident to approach a security guard or anybody. Do you know what I mean? To ask for help. So it's important to spot those situations. So yeah, all the time you're vigilant, extra vigilant of those situations all the time.
Thank you. And that's really helpful, isn't it? It's just those little practical things, isn't it, that
Yeah,
help
and
people.
it's your natural human instinct that you would do on a day to day. So it comes in handy in the job. And this is the thing, like people think the stereotypical security guard is a strong male. Do you know what I mean? But it's not that. Anybody can do it. I've seen small women, big women. Do you know what I mean? Anybody can do it. It's not about size and temperament and all of that. It's more your general attitude to life and, you know what I mean, being approachable.
Yeah, and having that eye for detail, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to anybody watching this who's perhaps on the fence and thinking about joining, getting a license and joining the industry?
I would say go for it because it's something as well you can fall back on. So I haven't always done security full time. I've done other jobs. I've worked full time in a school. I was in school for 5 years as a mentor. And in between that, on the weekends, I would go and do a little door job here and there. Do you know what I mean? So it's not, you can ease your way into it. You don't have to go into it full. There's loads of jobs out there in security that you could do, from events, door staff, night work, day work. It's very flexible, especially like if you've got children, family, you need to work around them. There's loads of opportunities.
Thanks, Simone. And is there any other messages that you wanted to give women who either in the industry or who are thinking of joining?
Just stick at it, go at it. Like, I know times it could be hard for us as women in a male dominated security industry. Do you know what I mean? To gain respect and mutual, do you know what I mean? It is hard, but just stick at it and be consistent.
Simone, thank you so much for your time and for talking to me. You're a fabulous role model for the industry, and thank you very much for everything that you're doing. It's a great pleasure to talk to you again. Have a
Thank
great
you very
day.
much, Heather. You too. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye bye.